Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. John Harbaugh is currently going from Lamar Jackson, MVP of the league, you know, amazing superstar talent at quarterback, to 43 overall Josh Woodrum. In today's video, we're going to take the 10 worst quarterbacks in Madden and have them starting on the 10 best NFL teams. Let's find out what happens. So over on EASports.com, man, we have it filtered by lowest overall quarterbacks. As you can see, Josh Woodrum is the worst quarterback in Madden right now, 43 overall. And if you look at the standings from last year, man, that's what we're going to be using to determine the 10 best teams. The Ravens, obviously 14-2, they were the best team in the league, so this is their reward. Now we're looking at the Niners. As you can see, we have Jimmy G at like a 35. What I did just to make sure that, you know, these teams didn't sign other quarterbacks, I just literally lowered the overall of the starting quarterbacks. So now instead of Jimmy G, we have Alex Tanney, the second lowest overall according to Madden. He will be starting on the second best team, which is the San Francisco 49ers. The Packers have been blessed for far too long, man. They went from Favre to Rodgers. It doesn't get much better than that, but now they have to rock with Kurt Benkert at quarterback, 48 overall. The fourth worst quarterback in the game was Garrett Gilbert. He will be starting on the New Orleans Saints, the Chiefs, the Super Bowl champions. Yes, they were the 5th best team in the NFL last year. And their prize for that is Brandon Allen, the first 50+ overall quarterback we've seen in this video. If there was one coach in the NFL that could get the most out of Nathan Peterman, it's
Griffin Murphy.
From the Patriots, man. This is the one I'm going to keep my eye on the most. The 7th best team in the NFL last year was the Seattle Seahawks. So we have Sean Mannion, the 7th worst quarterback, starting for them. I might have to lower Wilson's overall a little bit. We know how good he is, so he can easily like progress to the point where he's past the 52. So let's make him like a 30 something. My guy has 1 awareness and he's still almost as good as Sean Mannion. Joe Webb was already on the 8th best team in the NFL last year, the Texans. All we did was move him up the depth chart. Cooper Rush, the 9th worst quarterback in the NFL. He's gonna be on the 9th best team from last year. That was the Buffalo Bills. And then finally, the 10th worst quarterback in Madden was Ryan Griffin. We have him on the 10th best team. That is the Minnesota Vikings. All right, so our first matchup of the video is Joe Webb and the Texans versus Garrett Gilbert and the Saints. Y'all know how we do, man. We watching one possession from each quarterback just to get a taste of what they're gonna look like in these offenses. So first, Joe Webb, he coming out in, what is this, 3 tight ends say he's gonna pass the ball. Risky decision. Keep in mind, these are the updated Madden 21 rosters. You know what I'm saying? So no Nuke Hopkins. They try to go to their tight end right there. Ended up losing some yards. It's gonna be a 2nd down and 13. Drop all the way back, going over the middle. Okay, yo, Joe Webb slinging this thing.
Pause.
All right, well, 3rd down and 8. Can they keep the chains moving? Let's see. Joe Webb shotgun going over the middle. Will Fuller cannot get the first. They're gonna have to punt the ball.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, never mind. They went to the fake and they converted, baby. That's what I like to see. Ballsy call right there from Bill O'Brien. And hey, it gets them at least in field goal range. Let's see what they can do right there. Okay, top of the screen, good defense. Joe Webb, you gotta stay in field goal range. Cannot take a sack. Goes over the middle and it's intercepted. Probably should have just ran the ball, took their 3. Now we get a chance to see what Garrett Gilbert and his offense can do, man. Kamara, Latavius Murray, yeah, heavy dose of the run. Oh, why'd he juke right there? He could have still been running. Another handoff. Yeah, they know what should have happened on the first one. Can they keep the chains moving? Yes, they can. Jared Cook, I'm pretty sure they're going to give him forward progress. 3rd down and 5 for Gilbert. Bottom of the screen, easy 1st down. Now, this is probably my prediction of all these 10 teams to make it the furthest, because, I mean, the team around them is just insane. You know what I'm saying? Kamara, you got Peyton, he knows what to do. You got Michael Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders. But maybe I'm overlooking some of these teams, man. You let me know your prediction out of all these 10 teams. Which one is going to go the furthest in this simulation, man? Let me know. In the meantime, let's check out whether or not this team can keep the chains moving. Gilbert going to take off. Look at this man. He trying to scramble. Yeesh. Didn't really work out for him the way he thought it would, but you know what? They're still in field goal range. Let's see if they can get this 3. Yes, sir. Right through the uprights. Not too surprised at the final result. The Saints ended up taking this one 20-6. Both quarterbacks didn't do too hot, okay? None of them threw a touchdown. Joe Webb had 2 interceptions. So now we have Kurt Benkert and the Packers versus Ryan Griffin and the Vikings. I really like this experiment because we're gonna see how much quarterbacks actually matter. And I know that sounds like a dumb statement, but come on. This man slinging a rock early on. I mean, we saw what happened in the 10 best QBs to the 10 worst teams. None of them could take them to the Super Bowl. But what happens if you do the opposite, man? If you put the 10 worst QBs on the 10 best teams, can the supporting cast carry these teams deep in the playoffs? I mean, these are top 10 teams for a reason, man. Great supporting cast, good defenses.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, this man Benker is slinging this rock. Not even going to Devontae Adams either. Like, this is Funchess doing all the work. They're inside the 30. Nice handoff. Aaron Jones getting them inside the 20. The Packers are moving like a well-oiled machine. I know it's only one drive, but this is the Vikings defense, man. They are no joke. Benker, Jesus Christ, another dot. All right, the goal line formation. Can they pound this rock, man? Let's see what their run game can do. Aaron Jones getting the touchdown. What a drive. Technically, this is the highest rated quarterback out of all 10. So if Benker was doing that at a 48, this man should be going crazy. Starting with a run with Dalvin Cook, however. 3rd and 8, shotgun. Zadarius breathing down his neck. They're not going to get rid of it, and they're going to have to punt the ball. What a freaking game, man. 38-33 in this division rivalry, man. This is crazy. Look at these stats, man. 367 yards, 82% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns for Kurt Benkert. Ryan Griffin, not too shabby, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions from either quarterback. So now we have Brandon Allen and the Chiefs versus Josh Woodrum and the Ravens. Look at how much their overalls went down just because we changed their quarterback. The worst quarterback in Madden, Josh Woodrum. Let's see how he does, man. They got a great running game, first in the league last year, but you know, a lot of that was Lamar Jackson. So we'll see what they can do without him. Hey, I'm looking at the speed of these 10 quarterbacks. Woodrum has the 2nd most behind Joe Webb. So maybe he could do a little scrambling of his own, man. Right over the middle, should have been intercepted. Bro, I'm telling you, man, take this man online, see what you can do with him. Just try it. It'll be a fun challenge. It's not easy. Okay, Ingram over the middle. Okay, maybe this. 3rd and 5, Woodrum. Over the middle, another nice pass. 3rd down and 8, empty backfield. Oh God, there's a flag.
You okay?
That man looked dead. He took that big hit for nothing, man. It was holding. They're probably gonna decline it, and yeah, they're gonna have to punt the ball. All right, Brandon Allen, top of the screen to start them off. In the AFC, this might be my pick, man. The Chiefs offense with Andy Reid, the mastermind. I mean, they're gonna be nasty no matter what. 51 overall, Brandon Allen to the top of the screen, almost throws an interception. All right, 3rd down and 8. Look at this. He's gonna scramble. And he's gonna pick up the 1st down. Where is the QB spy? Hey, he does have the 3rd most speed of these 10 quarterbacks, so it makes sense, man. He has some wheels on him. As we begin the 2nd quarter, man, they switch sides. They're gonna pass it again. Oh, very inaccurate pass. I don't know why Madden lying. 2nd down and 10. I'm surprised they're not really running the ball like that. Okay, oh, nice pass right there. Tyreek somehow getting the 1st down. It's gonna be a nice little quick pass to Sammy. Oh, nice move. Okay, 2 nice moves. Sammy Watkins is good for 2-3 really good games a year, at least. Okay, so hey, maybe this is one of them. Here we go. 3rd down and 9, top of the screen. Who else but Sammy Watkins? Trust me, I had him in fantasy. I know he'll go off for a few games, and then the rest of them, let's just not talk about it, man. 1st and 10 in the red zone, handoff. Damian with the cutback. Damian getting 3 yards. At least it looked like 3 yards. I don't know how that was only 1. Maybe my eyes need some work. You know, I do wear glasses. Toss to the right side. It's going nowhere. Empty backfield, bro. Andy Reid really has a lot of trust in Brandon Allen. Let's see if they can convert this. Keep chains moving over the middle. Travis Kelce inside the 5 they go. 3rd and goal, last chance. Can they cap this drive off with a touchdown? Let's see. Quick pass, Travis Kelce giving them the lead. What a drive. The Ravens and Josh Woodrum stormed back to take the lead, end up winning the game 12-7. Allen threw 2 interceptions after that amazing drive to start the game. Woodrum didn't really do anything. One of the most anticipated matchups of the video. All right, we have Cooper Rush and the Bills versus Nathan Peterman and the Patriots. How is Nathan Peterman going to do in this offense? It'll be different if he still had like Gronk, but hey, it's going to be tough. Look at you. First pass is an interception. That is unfortunate, man. I honestly do feel bad, but hey, it's a long game. We saw teams that scored on the first drive end up losing. Jesus Christ, what a hit. But you gotta admit, it's kind of funny. Nathan Peterman, the guy that threw, what, 6 interceptions? I forget, it was 7 in a game. It was insane. And look at that. They return the favor. So the Bills end up taking this one 24-14. Both quarterbacks kind of bounced back a little bit from, you know, that terrible first drive. Ignore Russell Wilson in the top 3. Okay, he will not be be starting. It's just because he has the X factor. We have Sean Mannion and the Seahawks versus Alex Tanney and the Niners. These are the 2 slowest quarterbacks of all 10. So him starting off with a scramble may not have been the best idea. Actually, I take that back. Ryan Griffin is the slowest. These are 2 of the slowest 3. But luckily for the Niners, they still have a lot of speed at the running back position. I'm pretty sure they still have Jarek McKinnon. That right there was Tevin Coleman with the carry. Let's see what they can do on this 3rd down and 5. Over the middle, they're going to complete the pass. Also upgraded in the offseason, they got Trent Williams. So, hey, the run game, well, it should be good. I don't know what's going on right now. It's all good, though. They can still pass the rock. That is an option, man. Play action. 3rd down and 9. Over the middle, another nice pass. Can Tanney do it again? 3rd down and 4. He's going to pass it to the bottom of the screen. Another nice play. This is unbelievable. The Seahawks, obviously, you know, always known for having a good defense, and Tanney's making them look very suspect. It's unbelievable. Tanney, once again, this time Kittle, they're inside the 5. Hey, the Niners are looking really good right now, but can they cap it off with a touchdown? And even if they cap it off with a touchdown, does that mean they're going to get the W? Does that mean they're going to make the playoffs? No. But still, to be a good story, let's see. Oh, damn it. That's going to be a sack. They still end up taking a 3.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, never mind. It's a fake. What? What are you thinking? Why not just take the lead, bro? It's too early for all that. All right, Sean Mannion, very inaccurate pass to start out. 2nd down and 10. Pass it again. There we go. That's much better. Keep in mind, like, these are still NFL quarterbacks. So even if they're the worst of the worst, they're still, you know, better than your average Joe. I didn't say that much better. Another low-scoring divisional game, man. The Seahawks and Sean Mannion end up coming out on top in this one. 1 touchdown and 1 interception apiece for both quarterbacks. Pretty freaking similar game. Don't know how the ratings were so different. Let's sim to the offseason, see which one of these guys had the best season, see which one of their teams made it the furthest. So the Patriots and Nathan Peterman not only made the playoffs, they were the 2nd best team in the AFC. Let's see, anyone else? They were the only AFC team in this experiment to make it, man. You had the Ravens end up 9-7, above 500, not bad. But then you had the Bills, Texans, and Chiefs in the basement of the AFC, man. Those quarterbacks were just so terrible. And then in the NFC, none of our teams made it to the playoffs, man. Very unfortunate. The Saints ended up 9-7. They were 1 game out of the playoffs. Hey, my prediction was almost correct, or maybe it was. They had the best NFC record of all our NFC teams. So hey, Vikings went 8-8, not too shabby. Packers were 7-9. Niners were 6-10, but the worst team was by far the Seahawks, 2-14. That just shows how much Russell Wilson does. All right, now let's see how far they were able to go. Wildcard round, we avoided that. Divisional round, we lost to the Chargers.
Peterman.
And this team ended up making the playoffs, but they could not go past the divisional round, man. Quarterbacks matter. And he killed it though. 278, 3 touchdowns, only 1 interception. Redskins and the Browns in the Super Bowl. Sean Mannion, not a terrible year. You know, hey, if these quarterbacks have more touchdowns than interceptions, I consider that a W. Joe Webb, not bad. Maybe too many interceptions, you know, if he toned down on the turnovers. Who knows? Ryan Griffin, really good touchdown interception ratio. Maybe you would want a little bit more passing yards, but Dalvin Cook was going crazy on the ground. Holy crap, Garrett Gilbert, nasty. 29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and he almost had 4,000 passing yards. So far, that might be the best stat line we've seen. Never mind, it was 2nd. To who else but Nathan Peterman? 32 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions. The GOAT! Josh Woodrum with a measly 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Their running game was pretty good as well. Brandon Allen, once again, way too many turnovers, 16 interceptions. He did throw 29 touchdowns though. Alex Tanney with 27 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions. That might be the 2nd best stat line we've seen. Cooper Rush, 32 touchdowns, tied for the most of all 10 quarterbacks. He had the most passing yards, but the 15 interceptions, yeah, that's the 2nd one. I know we've docked a lot of 2nd best stat lines, but that's probably the 2nd best. And finally, Kurt Benkert. Okay, all right, so this is the best. 31 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, but 4,490 passing yards. Nathan Peterman, I'm gonna give you 2nd. But your team did go further, so who knows, man. Let's see the awards. Maybe that can determine the tiebreaker, man. Tannehill won MVP. Benkert finished in the top 10 for MVP, number 9. Coach of the year, come on now. Where's Bill Belichick? All right, there you go. Griffin Murphy. Peterman was 6th for OPOY in the AFC, and he was 7th for best QB. Cooper Rush was 9th for best QB. Meanwhile, in the NFC, Kurt Benkert was 6th for best QB. Gilbert was 7th, and Tanney was 8th 8th. As for OPOY, Ben Kerr ended up 4th and Tanny ended up 10th. So there you have it, man. This is what would happen if you put the 10 worst quarterbacks on the 10 best teams. Only one of their supporting cast could drag these measly quarterbacks to the playoffs, man. That was the Patriots. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Please destroy the like button if you can't wait to see some more and you enjoyed this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you on the next one.